Welcome to part 2 of the feminine hygiene. If you've not watched part 1, go and watch it first because we've tackled everything about hygiene, cleaning yourself from head to toe, and all other things. The next thing I want to talk about is the type of panties that you're going to wear. Okay? So, I'm about to show you my panties. This is so weird. Again, I'm reminding myself this is for educational purposes, and I'm showing you ones that I've not worn. Okay, so we've had it before. Cotton panties are the best for girls. Okay, but for us girls, sometimes we also want to be sexy and quick and everything. So you may have your thongs, your g-string, your all those strings. Okay, I'm not yet there because I feel like they just get in and make me uncomfortable. But if that's your thing, that's good. But that is not the panty that you wear on a regular basis. Those are panties that you wear on special occasions, okay? When you want to, feel like you're a goddess, or when you want to surprise your man, you wear those. But on a normal day, you're supposed to wear cotton panties. Cotton panties, okay? This kind of panties, again, I've said I'm showing you because I've not worn them yet. This is pure cotton. Everything is cotton from here, from the material. It's so bright. Everything is cotton. This is the best panty for normal day. Okay, so first of all, TMI, but disclaimer. For me, when I'm just not doing stuff, I'm not running errands, I'm just in the house, and at night, I just prefer to let my, kitty cat breathe. Let it breathe, sis. Let it breathe. You've stuffed it with tight things. When you don't have to wear a panty, just go commando. Let the things breathe. But now you have to wear them, or now you're getting out of the house or stuff like that. On a normal day, you need cotton panties. And I know there are cotton panties that are like, we call them Mother's Union. And you don't want that. So there are these ones. This is type number 1. Type number 2 actually is the Mother's Unions. But the Mother's Unions, you need them for that time of the month. When on your periods, you need your Mother's Union panties. They are comfortable. They're the ones that won't make the pad to be sliding from this side to this side. Of course, when you're wearing tampons or other things, the kind of panty doesn't matter ideally. And if you're not someone who is not into mischievous behaviors during your periods like me, you're just fine because no one will even know. Even your partner will not be seeing them. This is another type of panty. So you see this one, the panty is, I don't know if it is silk or whatever. I like fancy panties. Let me not lie. Let me turn off the ring light a bit. So when you look at where your kitty cat is supposed to be, you see this place is made of like cotton. It's not the same material as this one, which is what you need because this material doesn't absorb sweat. Sweat gets here and it just stays wet. If it stays wet, it means that your kitty cat will always be wet and moist. And that is recipe for attracting what again? Infections. Class, are you with me? So you need these because cotton will absorb the sweat. So the sweat will not be in your kitty cat, the sweat will be inside this nini. Same as, let me show you again because previously the light was too strong. You see here, the same. When you come here, everything is cotton in this panty, everything. So if you want to look for panties that are fancy, it's okay, but just make sure that this inner part is made of cotton. The panties, that's it. And then once in a while, once in 2 weeks, just take all your panties, take them outside to the sun and let the sun hit them properly so it can kill any germ bacteria that may have been there. Because if you hang your panties in the bathroom is also always wet. The bathroom is always moist. There's some kind of moisture going on. So they're dry, but they're not dry. So there may be like those 2 germs and whatever. Take them out. And what I normally do is I take a lasso. I don't want to get up. I have a lasso. Lasso is what? Kanga. What do Nigerians call them? I normally just take my panties like this. I hang them in pegs, and then I take my lasso and I cover the lasso. Because the lasso is light, so the sun will still reach the panties, but not everyone will see like, ooh, these are panties. You want to go see Boy Child. How do you prepare? The videos actually, if you're interested in this as a topic, there are people who've done videos on like getting ready for, clean hygiene for DICK appointment. I'm not going that deep, but let me just tell you from an educational point of view. So number 1 is you've done the body hair removal that we've talked about, whether it is scissors, those that we've talked about, you've picked one of them and you've done it, okay? Me, to be honest, if it is that time, I prefer to be like a baby. But you do what you're comfortable with. So you've done that, you've done the shaving. If you're going to shave and you're going to have that, you're going to be intimate with someone, ideally do it a day before. Not on the day, because you still have those small cuts, it's uncomfortable. Just do it the previous day. You've cleaned yourself properly, like we've talked about in part 1 of this video, head to toe, your ears. No one is going to be nibbling in your ears and licking them, and your ears are dirty. The ears, your neck, all these places, the crevices, your belly button, all those things we've talked about in part 1. You've already done that. You've also done your number 2, as we've talked about, and you've clean, bathed. You've first done your number 2 and then you've bathed. So you are clean everywhere. There's no remaining remnant of anything, okay? So I would advise you to have panty liners, okay? If you are at that time of the month where you have a lot of discharge. I hope it's not during ovulation, because, girl, people don't need to be scoring goals if we don't want them to. So if there are times of the month where you have more discharge than other times, if it's that time of the month, then put on that panty liners. There are people who tell women to put on panty liners every day. No, don't do that every day. I think too much of anything is dangerous. Everything has its effect. So put on the panty liner so that when you get there and you rip off that panty liner, your panty is still clean. I'm reminding myself to go on the educational side because I'm finding myself going on another route. Let's stick to the educational part of it. So if you're meeting someone, like, I don't know, 30 minutes away, you don't need to do anything because you're still fresh, ideally. But sis, let me say you're going to meet someone who is like 3 hours away. 3 hours. You can just get there and be like, oh, romantic movie scene and everything is going down. A lot has happened within that 3 hours. You've had a lot of discharge coming out. Maybe if you've sat in the vehicle for 3 hours, you are panty and everything, and things have been sweaty down there. Like, hold on, sis, hold on. Just tell the guy that, oh, you're going to the washroom. Because they're like, okay, it's been a while. So for them, they'll just know that you're going to suso or something. Aki, I've not carried something I wanted to carry. I'm not getting up. Have a cotton, whatever. Not like this one, but like cotton. This size. You know, you don't want to be carrying a whole suitcase when you're going to someone's house. A small one like this, that when you go into the washroom, you first relieve yourself. Pee. If you have that panty liner, remove it from your panty. Pee. After peeing, take some water, splash. Just water, splash. Don't need to do a whole deep cleaning. You already cleaned yourself at home. Splash the water, then take the piece of nini and then dab so you can dry up. Having SEX on a full bladder is not good for you. So you've emptied your bladder and then you've dabbed and you are clean. Now you have all the confidence in the world to do whatever it is you want to do and open whatever it is you want to open. Now you're done, okay? Feels so good to cuddle. I like cuddling. Cuddling is a thing. No, sis, you're not going to cuddle. There's no cuddling. You get up. You go to the washrooms. Washrooms kwanza. You pee. Because especially if you've had unprotected. If you've not had unprotected, there's no like a rash of course, you're not supposed to go clean yourself, but if you've had unprotected SEX, you better go and pee. Because men's things, that put inside us, they are more alkaline, like base-like. For us, our kitty cat is more acidic. That's why you can see that sometimes your panty turns color. I don't know why people like shaming people on that. It is normal. Your things are acidic, your discharge is acidic. So that combination of having those things inside you can upset your pH balance. Now, instead of becoming acidic, it's now turning alkaline, and that's infections loading. So you first go into the toilet and pee. If you go immediately, those things will come out. If they don't, this is where Kegel exercises come in. I don't know why I didn't mention Kegel before. Kegel exercises are part of feminine health and hygiene. There is no way you cannot know how to do Kegel exercises as a woman. You need to know how to do Kegel exercises. So, Kegel exercises are all about contracting and relaxing your pelvic muscles. Pelvic muscles are, how can I explain? They are muscles that are around this place, around your bladder, something. So you contract and release them. They make your pelvic muscles stronger. So you get benefits like you can hold urine longer. This is something that helped me a lot when I gave birth, actually, because when I gave birth, I realized that when a few months later, when I would sneeze or laugh, like just there are to droplets of urine that come. And at first I was like, I hope I don't have like fistula. I was worried, but I was like, no, it's not fistula. So I started practicing Kegels, and that is how I realized after some time it was not even there. I didn't even know at what point it went away. So as a woman, you need to know how to do Kegel exercises. Kegel exercises also help you in that when you are being intimate with someone, that's why people say like, oh, so you are tight, whatever. Sometimes it's not even tightness. It's you're able to contract and release those walls. So when you're with someone, your body already knows how to do that. So when they're inside and body grabs them, it feels like tighter. What am I saying on Beyonce's internet? Okay, let's just continue for education purposes. So you're supposed to do your Kegels, and most people will tell you that do your Kegels when you are urinating. Nope, 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 nope. That helps you to know which muscles to practice. Okay? When you are in the toilet, and don't do this when you are so pressed. No, just normal time. You pee, you hold. You pee, you hold. Just do this a couple of times, and then you'll know. Your body will know which muscles you're supposed to be holding. Then you do that outside the restroom. Don't do that so much when you are peeing people. You're going to give yourself problems. Okay? That will mess with your bladder. It can make your bladder loose. Okay? So now that you know which muscles to work, you've already finished whatever it is you're doing. Senior XCX, we are on the bathroom now. You've peed. Those things have come out. If they've not come out, then this is the part where you do your Kegel exercises. You contract, contract. When you do this, it will drop out of you. Those things will come out. Okay? Now they've come out, you're going to shower. Senior, just do normal shower. It's not like you are bathing, scrubbing sufuria, saucepan, just normal shower, whatever. And then now, depending on people have different, some people go for like, I don't know, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. You're not going to shower every single time, but at least first time shower, second time, I don't know. Wash that area properly, not just head to toe. I don't know, final round, maybe shower again. I don't know. But there's a lot of showering involved. From the feminine health side, you make sure those things are out of your body, and then you also make sure that you clean yourself, and you make sure that you pee those things. So when you're done with that, you can come back and continue cuddling. Okay? When everyone is good. Well, Jesus Christ, I think this is going to be a series, because the more, if I remember some things that I've not told you, or the more I learn, the more I'm going to continue sharing these topics of feminine health and hygiene. It doesn't stop. There's a lot that you need to know about feminine health and hygiene. But I hope you've really learned something from this video. If you've learned something, even one thing, maybe you knew all the rest, but you just learned one thing, let me know. Also, if there are topics you want me to tackle on, just girl talk topics, like maybe what to do on a first date, or things like anything to do with just girl talk and girls and us growing and glowing up and becoming the best version of ourselves, just leave it in the comment section and I might just do a video on it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Mwah! I love you so much. Nawapenda sana, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.